Yeah, hi friends. Today I just want to talk about the baby bar exam, which is also called as first year law students exam. So that's a special exam which is conducted by the State Bar of California for specific students, especially the students who are attending a distance learning course, or some students uh, which have been mentioned by their schools that they should take that exam. So there are different categories. I think you can visit the State Bar's website, so you would be able to know about that. So this is a special exam which you have to give completion after completion of your first year of law school, and you have to pass that exam so that you can move forward with your JD course. So that exam, it's pretty much same about the general bar exam, but in that exam you have three courses, which is your contract law, criminal law, and torts law. Because pretty much in most of the law schools in the first year, so those are the three courses which are mostly taught, and also those are the three courses which are much more like bread and butter of, or like the foundation of most of the laws. So the State Bar just want to test that you are well equipped with your knowledge, that you can move forward and you're not wasting your time. And also it's this exam has been introduced because of consumer protection purposes, so that student can able to judge that, means if I am not able to glean these kind of knowledge, so it would be difficult in the future law studies that I would be able to understand the other concepts. So it is like a basic consumer protection the State Bar wants to provide for the law students. And also this is the exam which is also, some people say that it's an exam of exclusion, that the State Bar want to exclude exclude the law students, so that there would be less and less in the general bar exam the applicants, and there is no more not more attorneys in California. Means that's the opinion of many people. So they can have that based on the circumstances of this exam, because the passing rate on this exam, it's very less compared to the general bar exam. I think I can just say that it's maybe 1/3 of general bar exam, maybe around 20%, 22%. So that's really very, very low passing rate. Because this exam, it's difficult. It doesn't have the amount of courses that you have to be prepared for a general bar exam, which is around 12-13 courses. But in this exam, someone can say, okay, it's only 3 course, and you have in general bar exam 12-13 course. Why it's tough? Because it's you are just prepared to give this exam. You have only 1 year, and for your general bar exam you have 3 years time. So once you will learn these concepts in criminal law, in contracts, and in torts, you would be repeating those concepts in other courses over your 3 years time. So you have some better preparation, and also you would be giving your essay exams in your 3 years time. So you have much more preparation in terms of kind of essays, and also in terms of the whole concepts. You have 3 years time. So it's much more time you are getting, and also you are practicing those kind of things. And compared to that, in baby bar exam, you only have this 1 year, and this is your first year. Means because I know in the first year it's totally up and down. Means you don't even know like what's going on for at least 6 months it's like true, means in law school it's totally different experience than compared to your undergraduate studies. It's totally different kind of exams, it's totally different kind of study pattern you have to adopt, and totally different kind of study schedule you should just have for your courses. So because of these difficulties, and you would be having an exam just after 12 months, so that's one of the biggest challenge. Because of that, you see these low passing rates. So in this exam, you have the essay questions. There is a one session of essay questions, like 4 hours, and you have 4 essays. So each course, because there are 3 courses, so one course may be repeated on your essay questions. So you may have 2 contracts question, or 1 torts and 1 criminal law, or vice versa. And then you have one session after a break of around 1 hour. So then you have one session of multiple choice question, which are called MBEs if you are giving a general bar exam. So those are 100 questions, and you should get about 560 points to pass this exam out of 800, or you can think near about 780, 800. So it's quite tough to get that exam. Why? Because until now you have not experienced in your undergraduate studies, or at your even graduate studies at different field, that there is a curve score, that your score will depend on how the other students have performed on that particular question. So it's not like that okay, means I think, yeah, means it would be, I will get to 75 or 70. So means it depends on the difficulty of the question, on how these other students have performed on that. So it's really hard, especially in the essay questions, to just judge what kind of score you would be able to get. And also then there comes the discretion of these bar examiner graders, that you have to just move on with. And also, as same is in general bar exam, you have this different session of these exams. But the one thing in baby bar exam, that's you have a 4 hours essay session. So that's because normally in your general bar exam you have continuous 3 hours of session, but in baby bar exam you have 4 hours of session. So it's really take a good practice that you can just stay there for 4 hours and continue answering those questions, and just maintain your time. Don't just go over 1 hour for answering a single question, because then it will hurt you, because you have this 4 hours given and you have 4 answers to write, and each answer means, once you will go through law school, you will understand that each answer takes more than 1 hour. So you have to schedule your time properly and give only 1 hour to each question, because you will only get so much points. You will not get like some extra points. You have answered brilliantly some one question, and you have left with another question. Maybe you have like answered that question maybe in a halfway. So means you will not get good points on the other question which you have put more time. So you have to really practice on that, and also on the MBE question, which are also called multiple choice question. So those are 100 question. You have to answer them on an average 1.8 minutes each. You have to really practice those questions, because it's not your normal undergraduate, or maybe you have experience in your high school, those kind of MCQs question. No, it's really a law school stuff. So it includes your rules and how better know how better you are on them, and also you have to understand the whole pattern of those questions, and you have only so much minutes. Some question would be large, especially the contract law question are pretty much large. You would not be able to complete them in 1.8 minutes. So you have to really practice those questions to understand and to work out those questions within those 3 hours time period, because it seems, especially the people who have not gone through the law school experience, it seems that it's 3 hours, 100 question, yeah, means it's nothing, but really means it's a grueling experience, those 3 hours. So you have to work on that and practice. Really, there are a lot of resources, like you can take BarMax, an app on your iPhone, we can practice on that, or there is Adaptive Bar, I think, and then there is Kaplan, MCQs, QBank. You can just download on that, or you can purchase that. And also there are other resources, I think Barbary have some resource, but I'm not pretty much sure about that. I have not taken that. So you have to really practice that exam, and really want to just focus on your law, your black letter law, and also just be really good with your with her foundation on your MCQs. So yeah, means if you can focus on all these things, just don't worry about the passing rates, because that's only relevant to the student who don't pass. But if you just focus on your studies, that doesn't matter. If you pass your exam, that doesn't matter how many students have passed that exam. Maybe 15%, 20%, that's not your concern if you pass that exam. So that's a big hurdle you have to take after your first years, and then you are free to move on your second, third, and then you can take your general bar exam after you graduate from your law school. Yeah, means this is a unique exam, and so I hope you would be able to prepare and put more time on this exam. And I'd also like to send my prayers for all the students which we have at for Concord Law School, who would be taking this exam in this coming June 2016, and also in future. So best of luck for that. And if you have any question related to this exam, so I would be able to help you in any way I can, with my experience with giving this exam and passing that on my first try. So I would be waiting for your suggestion on this video blog, or any comments you have for this video or for the video blog, or any suggestion for any new videos. So please let me know. You can just email me at hsingh.law@gmail.com, or you can send me email also at hsingh@westernsingh.com, or you can just leave the comment below this YouTube video. So then see you with another video in future, and I hope you would be doing good on your exams. Thank you.